some more fireball attacks for you guys. It'll be just like a mix of Zap, Lalo, and fireball attacks this season. I think I've already mentioned that, but yeah, it's been going well so far, with the exception that, well, Legend League is kind of broken. It's very difficult to defend. But other than that, it's pretty much the same thing. I'll just have the army link in the description of the video for you guys. And you can obviously see what I have on my heroes in terms of their pets as well as their equipments. That's about it. Let's just get going. Just gotta think a little bit of how we wanna like try to approach this base. Okay, I'm gonna go for a town hall fireball. So yeah, that should be good, because then we'll even get the monolith behind the town hall. Okay, I'm gonna have to protect my warden over here, definitely taking a lot of damage. And yeah, let me just protect these guys behind like this, and then after that it's just a matter of getting this fireball down. Yeah, I think that should be good enough. Oh, okay, well, I'm not gonna get that monolith down, no way. Well, somebody's at my door as well. I'm gonna have to go and check while this attack is going on. Oh man. Anyways, I have to just kind of multitask now as well. This is ridiculous. Okay. Yeah, you probably heard a lot of background noise, but I'm no longer in the same spot as I was recording in initially. Either way, we just have to keep moving on. I will try to protect all of these guys at the same time. And let me do one thing. I'll try to have a log launcher run over this entire compartment, and we can just have that happen very easily. Not much to it. Yeah, we'll just make sure that these guys do manage to actually punch in. Hopefully my king also follows through inside and starts attacking the enemy king. Okay, looks like that's not gonna happen. Okay, it's fine. I think the Yetis will be able to handle that anyway. We'll just have to punch our king up north over here instead. That's totally fine. My warden is still relatively safe, so I'm not too concerned about him. Let me do one thing. I'll use my rocket spear for the monolith, and we'll get like this entire heavy area out. I think that should be good. Oh, looks like my queen lost her ability somewhere. I'm not sure. And this is a nice way to use the druid as well. I've started kind of like using it such that I can like protect some random other tanky troops, just so that they can go on for a bit longer. Just a little bit of help that they could possibly need. And yeah, that's about it. So those guys can easily just kind of like chain heal through all the damage. And despite of this literal insane multitasking, you can probably hear all the background noise. And I didn't even get the fireball value I wanted. Like, I couldn't get the monolith down. The earthquake was too early, but this is just a very versatile attack. I'm sure you guys can see that. Okay, we'll just move on to the next one, but in my recording location this time. Okay, you might hear just a bit of background noise for this one attack. And yeah, it's just the aftermath of why I had to open the door earlier. But hopefully you guys are still fine with that, and let's just carry on with this one. So, okay, this one is a little bit more standard. I'm just gonna go ahead and first check the ranges of the cannons. Okay, so for these kind of bases, usually it's a very standard approach. You just have to fireball one of the our compartments. Really not much to it. And yeah, we just let our warden kind of like go through. I'll only take out the single the normal cannon, and what I'll do is I'll have I'm just thinking, like, should I have a flame flinger come in from the bottom, or should I save so that I can have a log launcher to help with this area of the base? So it's very flexible. You know what, maybe I'll do the log launcher approach. I've done the flame flinger approach a few times. I'll just go ahead with the log launcher approach. Really nothing to it. So let me just get that funnel in so that my king can eventually start going there. I have to protect my own warden as well. It seems like he's in a bit of trouble, but all in all he should be okay. I think I'll just give him a rage spell, why not? Yeah, Okay, this funnel has not been set at all. Looks like there's a bunch of skeletons also coming towards that what, I don't even know what I'm trying to say. Either way, let me just get this bit going. Yeah, skeletons towards my warden. Yeah, that's what I'm trying to say. Either way, yeah, as I was saying, log launcher, I'm just gonna let it like kind of like run over that entire area. I'll have to keep like everything kind of zoomed out over here so that I can actually pay attention to my warden. Like you can see, he's literally in the single inferno right now. So I will give him that invisibility spell. I've also raised up my queen up top, just so you guys can see that. Yeah, let me do it like this. I think this should be fine. Yeah, warden, I'll just give him an invisibility spell. I've lost track, honestly. Let me also do the royal champion trick over here, so that she can easily grab out that entire compartment with the help of the rocket spear. And not much to it really, I think. Yeah, this is looking pretty decent. Yeah, monolith is down. King will handle that town hall compartment, no problem. I can once again use the druid wherever I want to. It really doesn't matter too much. Yeah, town hall has gone down, and all in all, pretty easy, simple 3-star. Yeah, not much to it. The druid will just casually keep all of those things alive. That loon, that yeti, it really doesn't matter too much. So yeah, very straightforward. Basically, the flame flinger approach that I talk about is this alternate approach where I don't have to multitask down over here. I just devote a flame flinger to go for the single inferno. You can choose to use a blimp, you can choose whatever you want, it's really up to you. But basically it's just an approach where I use a siege machine for the single inferno over here. That way my warden can just handle these areas without me needing to multitask, as you guys saw over here. It's very flexible, still saying it, but yeah, it just goes to show you, like, there are different approaches where you can keep acting on the fly differently. Yeah, that's about it. Let's just move on to the next one. Okay, this is also a base I'm pretty familiar with, and yeah, there are some ways we can still handle this one. Of course, I'm not sure which approach I should probably try out for this one. There's obviously many correct answers. That's why I'm just talking like this. Alright, let's just go for some very simple value for the warden walk, and we can just continue on from over there. So I'm just going to go for the monolith, and that should also automatically take care of the town hall itself. So we'll just wait for the warden to kind of get in position to like get that going. Looks like it's going to be like a double ice golem with a dragon in the clan castle by the looks of things. And yeah, maybe this is actually a good point for me to consider doing this. Yeah, that way the ice golems, okay, no, the ice golems do still come out. That's a little unfortunate, but nothing that we cannot work with. And yeah, looks like the warden is going towards the left, so let's just allow him to go ahead and do that. Not much for me to even consider over there anymore. So now it's just a matter of thinking when I need to start my queen. Yeah, looks like I can actually go ahead and start her right away. Let me just also start the king over here like this, so that those guys can kind of like get going simultaneously. I will give my queen an aggressive rage over here so that she can quickly start freezing up those defenses. Not much else to really do. Let me just break the king in over here, why not? Okay, I'll have to also break this wall open, and then I can hopefully push my queen towards the town hall compartment. I think now is a good time. Yeah, perfect. Yeah, looks like my warden also needs a bit of support now. It's just a matter of actually keeping my queen alive just for this little push over here. I'll give her the last rage as well. No reason to really hold on to it, because like she's literally handling the entire core. I'll just use her ability and get this done. Okay, might as well use the siege barracks up over here. And now you'll notice I'll give the druid for the siege barrack troops now. Yeah, really no reason to wait any longer. This one should be pretty simple. I'll just use the royal champion at the south of the base, and yeah, she can use a rocket spear very easily to help reduce the damage on the queen. Really simple attack. Yeah, and now I'm just giving a bit of like some tanking up top so the headhunters can easily go ahead and get the enemy queen down. And yeah, royal champion should be able to easily get the rest of the base down with this cover over here that she has. And we've also kept our warden alive, so I guess that's also a plus point. So yeah, you don't need to be very greedy with your fireball. This was very minimalistic value. We just got the monolith, the invis tower, and the clan castle. That's it. And I mean, I didn't even get the CC troops. I ended up pulling the clan castle troops out, but it doesn't even matter anyway. Like you guys can see, we just needed to make sure that the warden kind of stays safe. We did start our queen very very early. That's because I knew the warden would take around like 20 seconds or so to like get going over here. And you saw like I gave him the attention he needed right when he needed it. So yeah, just that one rage spell, he stayed alive, and the rest is history. It's just a matter of maintaining the queen charge, since she was the one taking all the damage. Yeah, pretty simple 3-star, very flexible. We used the siege packs on this one because there was no need to use anything else, honestly. Yeah, that's about it. Let's just move on to the next one. Okay, this one could be a little bit tricky for multiple reasons, right? So over here I can see there's like a double single inferno waiting for me, and of course we have multiple options for our fireball is what I'm trying to say. So just thinking, what should I go for? Okay, let me not be too greedy. Let me just start my warden out over here, and I'll just let him kind of chip away at the base for a little bit, and I'll funnel him such that he starts going towards the eagle artillery eventually. So at least that's what I'm hoping for. The moment he latches on to even like the multi-archer tower, I'm gonna get this fireball down. Yeah, that's perfect. So that's good enough value for me. I don't need much more, honestly speaking. And yeah, this is also a good time for me to consider just spending some spells on him just to keep him alive, and he should be able to get that multi-inferno down, no problems at all. Yeah, the angry jelly will tank for the inferno as well, so I really don't have to worry about the warden. Now I can consider starting the next phase of the attack. Okay, I think this dark laser storage should be very low on health. Let me just try to get it down so that I can very conveniently start my queen charge going on like over here, and that should be it. Okay, yeah, perfect. Now how do I continue with the rest of the attack? Let me do one thing. I'll use a log launcher in this one so I can actually punch the queen towards the core over here. Let me also give some support with the help of my king. I'm just gonna practically sacrifice him into the monolith. I don't have much other choice, so yeah, let me just go ahead and do that. I will give him one freeze so that he gets that time to kind of just go ahead and move his way into that area. Hopefully he can get the monolith down with the ice golem clan castle just like that. Yeah, perfect. And now it's just a matter of considering what I need to do with my royal champion, right? So again, very simple. You can see I've zoomed out like this so I can kind of keep tabs on my warden as well as my queen, because I'm aware like my warden is about to start stepping into that single inferno range, you could say. So yeah, just literally you can literally see it happening. So let me just go ahead, protect him, and I'll give him my last rage over here. And as I manage to keep him alive like this, I'll also consider using the druid on the back end with the royal champion right over here. Yeah, earthquake for this last bit. I'm not gonna save my my warden now over here. I think this should be okay. Yeah, queen should be able to easily finish the rest of this off. Really not too concerned. Yeah, plus of course we managed to save our royal champion with the help of the druid. So yeah, these two will be able to easily clean it up. The druid has insane healing capabilities, and you can see it right over here, like single-handedly kept the royal champion alive in the face of all of that damage. Yeah, this one is a little tight. The distribution on this base is insane. It's a completely closed wall base, and yeah, I think this is one of the tougher style of base you can get for your fireball style attacks. It's just not very easy to access the damage on the back end, and it's well spread overall, but here's how you can still take it down. Just take that trick of kind of zooming out and paying attention to everybody. So yeah, log launcher was used on this one. We're trying to keep it a little bit flexible and show you guys how you can try multiple different sieges, and we just used so that we can easily break these inconvenient walls to easily get the entire core down. Of course, we cannot discount the yetis from the log launcher as well, just something to keep helping our queen out even more and more. So yeah, once again, very simple. Once you get the hang of it, we'll just move on to the next one. Alright, it's a good day so far. We've gone, I think, 4 out of 4. Let's just try to keep it up. No promises though. Okay, this one is also actually a very interesting base. Usually I think there's invis towers over here, but it's gonna still be the same approach for us. I think if I get a fireball on this ricochet cannon, I'll be able to grab like all of these buildings. So that's obviously really good value. I think let's just go for that. And let me also try to do one thing. I'll try to be careful of like Teslas over here. If there are any, I need to absolutely make sure that there are none over there. Otherwise, that could be a bit troublesome. So yeah, let me just try to get this down early. Yeah, okay, yeah, literally one Tesla. I remember this. I made a mistake on this base once, and it caused me to have like some problems later on. But yeah, this time I think we'll be fine. Yeah, so we'll just let the warden continue on towards the eagle artillery. He has no resistance over there. We can already look at that. So let's just start with the queen. Really, no reason for us to wait any longer. Um, yeah, I'm just gonna start right over here. Warden gets the eagle down, so that's obviously a lot of pressure that will be relieved from our double hero charge over here. And let me just go ahead and start the king as well up top. So let's just break him into where the enemy queen will be going towards. Yeah, I think that wall break will be perfect. So yeah, let me just do the same thing again, where I have the this guy will just probably go on and be able to easily just wipe out that entire area just because he has the giant gauntlet. But I'll raise up the queen over here. I'm not expecting my king to be able to really finish the monolith off. Yeah, I'll have to freeze them all over there just like that. So you can already see this is going pretty well. I'm just doing the same thing where I kind of zoom out and watch everything at once. And Warden literally handled the town hall. So not much else for me to really think about, I guess. Let me just go ahead and give the druid. I will protect my warden using an invis spell because I don't think I need extra support over there. Let me give the rage to my queen because now she will take all the damage. My warden will be fine. Really not too concerned. Yeah, might as well throw my royal champion for this last bit over here. She should be able to easily grab out whatever is even remaining. And not much else that can really stop us, right? It's a done deal once again. So very simple attack, guys. It's really not complicated. Just need to kind of play with the fireball in the sense that like, okay, I launched a fireball over here and my warden is going in this direction, so I know that my queen should, or at least some hero, like the rest of my hero dive should start in the direction where the warden is not going towards, and that way you can kind of just converge on the entire base together just like that. It's that simple. Really nothing complicated. Just remember this one tip of kind of zooming out like this so that you can keep an eye on your warden as well as the rest of your hero dives. So super duper easy. You guys can see it. Like I don't need to say much more than that. Yeah, the druid is very flexible. Sometimes I give it to my royal champion, sometimes I give it to like Yeti and like a few super barbarians, but I think my favorite use for it is the siege barrack troops themselves. Well, and then I guess of course the second best use that I found is the royal champion herself, because you can keep the spirit fox alive in some situations. So yeah, that's another easy triple. I guess for 5 for 5 again today. Let's just move on to the next one. These bases can be a little bit difficult, but try not to get too intimidated by them. There are some very simple, small tricks I'm going to show you guys that you can try to employ in your own attacks to hopefully make life just a bit simpler. And I'm sure you guys are probably thinking you need to get a fireball on the eagle, on the rage tower directly. And I'm just going to go ahead and say you don't need to. You can still go ahead and grab some amazing value, but you don't need to be that greedy. So I'll just show you guys exactly what I'm trying to say over here. First, let me just like make sure my warden doesn't like die over here. Okay, he seems to be fine. He seems to be perfectly fine. And yeah, basically all I'm going for is I'm not going to be going for literally like the entire area over there. Like let me just try to, yeah, okay, perfect. Yeah, this is literally all I'm going for. So I'll just get the eagle down as well with the earthquake. And like look at that, like the fireball managed to get so much. So I'm sure I didn't like say what I wanted to say properly, but by targeting this multi-inferno over here, look at how much of the base I managed to get down still. So honestly, pretty good value, and this is more than enough for you to get started. Like what is even left on the base? Like my warden, he will remain safe over here. And to that extent, let me just go ahead and also start my queen. No need to really wait, because like obviously what is even left? Nothing's gonna stop us. So yeah, let's just have these guys kind of go around the rest of the base. Warden can just continue to do a cleanup job, and let me get another log launcher, I think, for this one, so that my queen can just go and easily get to the town hall. So that's really about it. Yeah, I think that log launcher is perfect. Oh, I don't know why the enemy queen is still. Okay, great. So the king will move on. Warden is still safe over here. Let me try to punch my king in into that corner up top. Oh, let me make sure my queen doesn't die over here. Okay, and an aggressive rage for her so that she can just carry on. Yeah, this looks good. This looks pretty good. So now if required, I can just go ahead and use an invisibility spell to protect my queen. I have the rages as well, so I'm really not concerned. And don't forget, I also still have my very own what do you call it? Royal champion. That's what I'm trying to say. I still have my own royal champion over here as well. So yeah, queen should be able to take this town hall down. Really, no problems at all. Let me do the thing with the royal champion. Like really, I still have so many resources left. Let me just throw them all down. It really doesn't matter. Might as well rage up the royal champion while she's throwing her rocket spears. This is a done deal. I'm pretty sure. Like so, yeah, you don't have to be extremely greedy. This is not this is not one of those attacks where you have to get the optimum value from your fireball. You can go for like semi optimal value like that, because like if you guys notice, my warden remained safe after that. Just approaching from the side allowed him to easily get the fireball value that I was looking for, and he was safe for the entire rest of the attack. Like literally, I didn't even look at him even once. So that just goes to show you, this is a very flexible army. Your queen has range. Make use of it. Like give her the healers. Like that's the only reason I'm not using like a warden charge into like mass rocket loons or something like that. So yeah, there are many fireball attacks, but this one is very flexible and it's very comfortable, I should say. It's very easy to keep your warden alive compared to some other attacks, and I prefer it. So you can see like it's going well. We'll just move on to our next one then. Wow, it's been a long time since I've seen like open corner bases, especially in this Root Rider meta. So this is obviously a little surprising for me, but I think we should still be able to get this one down all the same. Uh, okay, let's do this one a little bit kind of like a normal warden charge. So what I'm gonna do is I'm gonna just have my warden charge like this area, I'm thinking, and I can get a fireball to deal with this area, and hopefully I can get my warden to eventually start going towards the town hall from there. That's at least what I'm hoping for. So let me just get this going, you know, like oh, I need to raise up my warden. He's about to lose his ability otherwise. Yeah, I think maybe soon, but he does look like he's going to be in this nice position to be able to use his fireball to get a lot of value. So let me just be a little patient. I'm not quite sure. Okay, let me just do it like this then. That should be good enough. Perfect. Now the warden should stick to the top of the base, and he will definitely go around towards the town hall like this. I'll just give that one cocoa loon. I think the angry jelly is already doing a good job, but might as well give another. And we can get started. There's not much else for me to really do. So I'll start my healers over here so that I protect myself against that air defense. And might as well start my king over here. Why not? Yeah, I just have to be a little bit careful of what the clan castle might have in it, but other than that, I'm not all too concerned. Yeah, looks like we should be all good to go over here. I'm thinking I'll get a log launcher to go straight down the middle to run over the multi inferno and that monolith. Let's see. I'll pop the king ability over here. Yeah, looks like warden will be able to easily handle the town hall. Queen is coming back around, so that works out fantastic as well. And yeah, warden should be able to grab the town hall anytime soon. Yeah, triple ice golem clan castle expected. Now I'll just keep my queen alive over here. She should be able to go ahead and eventually get to the town hall. I'm not town hall monolith is what I'm trying to say. Yeah, okay, just managed to catch her right in time. Let me protect these guys with a druid. I don't have any other use, I guess, anyway. Yeah, frozen arrow coming in very nicely on the monolith as well. Royal champion with the super barbarians, they will just handle the entire right side of this base. Still have 50 seconds as well. Might as well raise up over here. I think this is a good time. then yeah, that way I can actually get like some really good value with the rocket spear without getting into too much of danger and just cleaning up behind. That's really all that is there to it. Yeah, another nice 3-star. Very, very simple attack. I'm telling you guys, it's very, very simple and moreover very flexible. There's never one correct answer for any base. It's all up to you. I'm just trying to guide you guys as to what I found the most easy to do, because I'm literally even talking over these attacks while I'm executing them, and hopefully you can learn something from them as well. Like, I'm literally 3-starring like every base very consistently now, and even while I'm talking over these attacks, like I'm not even kidding. So maybe I'll show you guys from a Discord bot as well. Like I don't know how many triples I have in a row now, but yeah. Anyways, we just have like one last attack to do, so we'll just move on right onto that last one. Yeah, it's our last attack. Let's just hope that I can still keep this up and go perfect by the end of the day, hopefully. Alright, this one is also a little bit interesting, but we should be able to get it down nonetheless. I'm just thinking of where I should consider coming in from. Okay, I think we should be able to do it like this. So for this one, right, I'm thinking of just doing a normal warden charge, and then I'm gonna follow it up later on with like a very, very, very delayed fireball. So let me just check the range. Like, I'm just thinking of getting a flame flinger out in this area, so hopefully this does work out perfectly. I still need to make sure that my warden does remain safe through all of this, and time to also give that headhunter. Oh, I'm gonna need one more headhunter. Yeah, I'll also have to protect against this mortar over here, but otherwise I think we'll be fine. Let me just zoom out and have a look. I think this is fine now. Yeah, this should be good enough. So now I'm just gonna, oh wow, that headhunter actually ended up pulling some ice golems out. So looks like that one giant is gonna be coming towards my yeti at the bottom over here, but all good, all good. So let me consider doing one thing. I'll just go ahead and make these structures invisible, then I can get a fireball in the core just like this. I think that's good. I can work with this. Once again, it's not the entire core that's gone, but it is value that I can work with, and that's all I really need for now. So let me go ahead and just get started with the rest of the attack. Yeah, so like you can see, it's more or less the same principle, right? We're just kind of like evolving based on what we managed to do with our fireball, and in this case our flame flinger as well. So obviously those guys are they have tag teamed very nicely for us, and there's just a lot of things we don't need to worry about anymore. It's just as simple as that. So I'm just gonna give a moment and delay this wall breaker. Yeah, I think now is a good time to do so. You know what, let me just join up with the king as well over here, because like I can see there's a Tesla farm and the enemy queen as well, so might as well. Gotta make sure my queen doesn't die through ability. I think I can use the poison spell just like this. Yeah, this should be fine, honestly. This should be fine as well. Really, really, really simple attack. Okay, let me just go ahead and pop the rocket spear into these last few structures. Really simple, really, really simple. Not much to it. No need to really even wait for each phase to like end. And you can see how we're kind of like trying to develop it one phase after the other. So very, very, very simple army. I'm telling you guys, it's not too complicated. You don't have to be greedy with your fireball, and the fact that I'm able to talk while doing these attacks as well just goes to show it is, you have to multitask, but it's not difficult to do so. It's really, really not difficult to do so. So literally another perfect day. And let me just quickly go through maybe like a Discord bot and show you guys how many 3 stars I've gotten in a row. Like, it's actually ridiculous. I think this is my third perfect day in a row, and I've been getting triples ever since. I don't know, like I don't even know. I'll just have to verify it once. But yeah, let's just hop into that and then we'll call this video a wrap.